Dear Mom, it's been a while since I've written you a letter. I'm not even sure when the last time was. I'm not entirely sure why, but I never felt authentic when writing a letter to you in English. Probably because we always speak in Korean. It would always feel awkward and unfamiliar whenever I tried to write in English. On the other hand, writing in Korean was kind of out of the question, seeing as I never really got the hang of writing in Korean. So I wasn't sure where to start and never gave it a real effort. Sooner is better than later though, so this time around I thought I would finally give it a try. Honestly, since Grandma was diagnosed with cancer, it's been difficult to share my honest emotions and thoughts with you. Watching you struggle to come to terms with her health and her eventual passing was a heartbreaking time for me as I felt powerless to help.
February 6th, 2017. My grandma passed away today.
I just remember feeling sorry the entire time and felt compelled to hide my emotions so as to not trigger yours. As a result, I found myself for the first time unable to express emotion. And as a result of that, I definitely felt some new, strange wall between us. So for these past few years, I've tried to express just how much you mean to me and how much I respect you, but it's never quite come out the way I wanted it to. I hope you can feel the sincerity this time around. It didn't stop with Grandma. These past few years have been an ordeal and nothing less than exhausting. And for you, I'm sure it's been at least 10 times more. I'm glad that we've managed to endure, however, and glad that we went through the process together. I credit our resilience to you. It was your mother who passed. It was you who was in those bewildering car accidents that should not have happened. It was primarily you dealing with the terrible process of reaching a settlement, and it was you dealing with so much more. Yet despite it all, you've continued to be a source of strength for not only our family, but for those around you. From celebrations of weddings and newborns to lamentations of those close to you passing away, you've always managed to do so much more than required. There's not a day that passes without me wishing I could help more, both emotionally and tangibly. I'm so sorry that I still need more time to figure things out on my end. Thank you for always supporting and believing in me though. I promise to find some sort of tangible success soon so as to give you and Dad what you deserve in terms of rest and happiness. I'd also like to apologize for my younger self, back when I was immersed in what I understood to be Canadian culture. There were so many times when you were faced with blatant racism and I would act so dismissive and not understand. Had I known what I do now about racism and Korean culture, I would have taken your side without question. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to do so. It must have been so frustrating and insulting. I promise to always support you from now on and to understand your side and culture. You have been and continue to be my strength and motivation. You are my role model and one of the most admirable people I know. From you, I have learned so much about life and its beautiful and at other times bullshit qualities. No matter what point in my life I look back on, this has been true. You have been a constant light in my life. So even if we fight at times and disagree on many things, I hope you know how much I love you and that I could truly consider you not only as a mother whom I admire, but a treasured friend as well. I'm so blessed that you are my mother. You are a person who knows forgiveness and compassion, and you make me want to brag about how amazing of a parent you are to the world.
Mama.
You have loved me unconditionally and have never stopped working since you first immigrated to Canada. I wish more people knew of that, or that you would somehow be recognized for giving up a life of comfort and wealth back in Korea to provide a comfortable one for your special needs son and bratty second-gen child in the future. There are countless things you have overcome, and I probably will never fully understand what you've gone through. I am immensely thankful for all that you've done, and I know I will have thousands of more things to be thankful for in the coming years. I'm also aware that I'll never quite be able to repay you, but just know that I will try my hardest. You've worked so hard this 2019, and I hope 2020 blesses you with better health and an abundance of happiness. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. With so much love, Joon.